Do you remember your favorite teacher? He or she probably still influences you in some ways today. In many Latin American, Asian, and African countries, children under the age of 15 make up the majority of the population. These children represent the future of the family, the community, the church, and the country. Educators in these countries want to improve their teaching skills, but they cannot afford the time or training they need to do so. In response to these needs, a team of seasoned educators with international experience developed the Educational Care program. Educational Care is a learning program that encourages and assists educators in schools with limited resources by giving them an opportunity to develop skills and strategies of education that honor God, His creation, and the children in their classrooms. Educational Care is a ministry of Christian Reformed World Missions. So, what does Educational Care do? EC helps Christian school teachers develop in three main areas as they teach. We help them make their lessons reflect the Christian faith. We help them make their lessons come alive in the classroom. We help them to develop relationships with other like-minded professionals. Educational Care provides a forum where teachers can discuss, learn, and work together. They learn how to integrate their Christian faith with the curriculum. They experience and experiment with different teaching techniques. They develop new relationships. The Educational Care program uses 6 modules, each addressing a particular learning area. Modules have 6 to 10 separate lessons that build on one another. Each module can be covered in 4 days. The 6 modules cover the topics of the biblical worldview, how students learn, developing student gifts, preventive and corrective discipline, leadership in a school, and the purpose and value of your school. Educational Care is being used all over the world to improve the lives of students and teachers. Although many people associate Egypt with the Muslim faith, about 10% of its more than 90 million people are Christian. In addition to the ancient temples and pyramids, there are Coptic monasteries that date back to 450 AD. The educators attending this Educational Care training come from schools that belong to Presbyterian churches, Synod of the Nile schools. We start with introductions and getting to know each other. However, because we are from multiple backgrounds, translators are used so that everyone can understand each other. The written materials are also translated so that everyone can participate in a language they are familiar with. The sessions are times for the educators to read Bible passages together and engage in guided discussions with each other about issues related to teaching and learning as Christians and purposeful members of a God-fearing and loving community. There is also a time to try out different teaching techniques. EC encourages teachers to follow through by requiring each participant to develop an action plan at the end of the module. After developing their personal action plan, they inform the group on what their plan is. Then, they work on the action plan over the next months. 2 months later, participants report back to the group on how their action plans went. There's a lot of laughter and great excitement as the teachers all take turns telling how their action plans worked out. As we enjoy meals and fellowship together, we listen to the teachers talk about what a difference taking EC has made in their classrooms and even in their home life.
I'm Rosie. I work in a British Ramses school and I've been teaching for 8 years. My goal for Module 1 was that my classroom would reflect God's love, and my kids, by the end of the semester, my kids were able to say that God loves them and love other people, and they were able to go to other students and teachers during the recess time and tell them that God loves them.
I'm Dina Ibrahim. I teach in New Ramses College. I've been a teacher for about 5 years. 5 years, yes, 5 years. I know that I'm going to know more about the discipline, the next module, and I'm so excited to know about discipline. I like to know how to make a discipline, but it's a positive one. not to be a boring teacher while I'm
Yeah.
going for discipline for my students.
So would you recommend it to other teachers?
Yes, I already recommended this course for other teachers.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Thank you.
As we partner with you to bring educational care to many parts of a needy world, we rejoice in knowing that together we are responding to God's call for these countries, these schools, these teachers, these students. Thank you for your prayers and your gifts as together we bring educational care to the global community.